You're live from my office in Florida, Stan. We're live from the office. Hey, listen to me. There you go. I'm in the office this morning. Yeah, office today. Yesterday I was in the living room, but today I'm in the office. So, how's the day going? Everything Gucci?
Oh, woo! That thing's coming in strong, that sun. Wow. That sun is coming in strong. Wow. Wow. What's the day looking like? It is cold in Florida, Stan, again. Really cold. Gotta close the shades, yes. I gotta close the shades in the office. I need a coffee bad. I need a coffee real bad. There's a guy I just dropped off, and I was like, man, this guy has a little bit of, not a little bit, his rating is pretty low. The rating never fails, bro. It never fails. So the guy is like an elderly guy. When I saw him, the way he was dressed, all dirty, I'm like, yep, that's why you getting a low rating. Nobody wants you in their car dirty. So he walked in, sat down. He wasn't a bad passenger. He was quiet and said thank you when he left. But his clothes was dirty, and he smelled cigarette, very strong cigarette smell. That's why his rating is low. Any driver that picks that guy up is gonna give him a bad rating, because nobody's gonna want you in their car again. What's up? What's up? What's the day looking like? Yeah, that guy smelled like cigarette, bad. Cigarette, I can't stand the smell of cigarette or anything like that. Banana, why is there a banana emoji? 355 in California. It's an expensive bad habit, right? It's an expensive bad habit to have. Please double tap the screen. We are live from my office today. So let's see if we can continue this 2 days in a row without being shut down by YouTube, by the YouTube. I'm on my way to pick up my stepson to take him to a school. It is really cold. It was 35 yesterday when I left the house. Today was like 40, I think. Man, it's too cold. We don't do that type of weather here in Florida. You've been smoking cigarettes since the 90s? Yeah, so you can't smell that on you anymore. You don't know how bad it stinks because you're used to it. My mother used to smoke when I was a kid. And she quit. She said she was going to stop because of me, and she stopped. And after she stopped, like a month after, she had to throw all her clothes away because she couldn't stand the smell of cigarette. But before she stopped, she didn't smell nothing because that's already ingrained in your skin and your hair, everything. Doesn't bother you. But she had to throw everything away. The smoke. Yeah, it's disgusting. What is it? Kingdom. Yeah. So you started smoking at 7? That's crazy. You got hooked early. You got hooked very early. Why the different scenery? Because I'm in my office today. I'm in my office right now. Maybe later on I'll be somewhere else. People are all jacketed up, sweatered up. I need coffee, man. I haven't had no coffee. I need coffee. Buy it. Real buy it. Oh, you got hooked at 10. That's crazy. That no good. Is a deadly, terrible habit. And expensive, too. This is bad. I think cigarettes should be banned, to be honest. The same as any other drugs. But of course, that would happen in a society where a government actually gives a damn about the citizens. Oh, it's too oppressive. It's not. It's literally not. Because what you want as a country is a healthy society. Right? Everybody knows that cigarettes are terrible. There's nobody on the planet that can argue, no, cigarettes are actually good for your health. Everybody knows there's no upside to smoking cigarettes. Oh, yes, there is. It calms me down. It calms you down. Yeah, well, the heroin addict will say the same thing because it gives them a low when they take it. It calms them down. That doesn't mean heroin is good. It still puts them in a certain state. I done every. And I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. I haven't done any on the book or out the book. The only drugs I've ever done in my life have been Advil and Tylenol for my headache. And actually, those I rarely even take. Sometimes I even have a headache and I just let it be. Rarely do I take any like Advil or Tylenol when I'm not feeling good. Oh man, it's cold It is very cold there. Let me see if my wife made coffee now. If not, I'm gonna have to go get one at Wawa. She probably made coffee. She puts the honey in it. And in this road, you gotta go very slow because the cops are always hiding. Look at this guy just passed by me like Speedy Gonzalez. Oh yeah. Now he got on my lane. I'm going too slow? Okay, no problem. He doesn't know there's a police station here, and cops are literally always lined up like this, just waiting. Like this. Every time I come down this road, there's a cop, a black guy. He sits right over there in that little pocket. And he's like this looking with a speak gun. This road is notorious for tickets. So every time I see an idiot, you're supposed to go 35 here. Every time I see an idiot behind me, like driving real close and going like this and going around and get in front, I go, nice. Look, there's another one. Here comes another one. He needs to pass, or she needs to pass real fast. You got somewhere to go fast. Well, it's gonna take way longer when you get stopped and you get that ticket. May not be today, but when Sergeant Mr. I don't know, Bowling Ball is sitting there with a speed gun, all right, and it's early in the morning, so you probably take this road to work. You're gonna get your turn. You're gonna get your ticket. You gotta know the area. You gotta know the pockets if you're gonna be speeding. Let's go pick up my stepson now. Get a little coffee and keep going. I was feeling like so sleepy. Mr.
All right, we're back. Hopefully, still got the audio. Can you guys hear me? Oh, they're pressure washing that floor. Was this cold? I don't want that assignment of pressure washing in this cold. That's brutal. Is the audio still good? Can you guys still hear me? Audio, is it good? Can you hear me? Plugging back on. Uh-oh, see, there's Popo right there. What did I say? What did I say? There's Popo right there. They pulled somebody over. Tell you, this area is notorious for getting pulled over. Sometimes I've seen even up to five people being pulled over within like 25 yards apart. 25 to 45 yards apart. I've seen people getting pulled over and over and over and over and over. Like five in a row.
Come on. Big old freaking traffic. Oh, lots of traffic. think the car still smells a little bit from that guy stinking. That guy stunk so bad. Super smell. My wife got me some like wooden stuff that is like a roller for your legs and for your back and for your arms, and they have different shapes and stuff. I need to use that. Come on. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. People here tend to be a little more decent than back in Miami. They'll let you through, you know. Rare, but it's rare. Like was it yesterday or the day before? Some lady was blocking the way. At night, she was doing it on purpose too, because she couldn't move forward. She had plenty of space to move forward. I hugged at the lady. She's like, I said, move, because she was doing it on purpose, and the traffic was like, this was nighttime. She's like, and I go, and we went back and forth for like 45 seconds, and then she moved, and then I went through. But people like that, they have this big ego. Over what? Over nothing. Over her being in the wrong because she's blocking the pathway when she can move forward. That's what she's supposed to do. That, you know. But people like this, sometimes they get like this ego thing. Their ego. And their ego and their din that they have with them. Now imagine if I was a crazy guy. Let's say there are crazies everywhere. If I'm a crazy guy and this lady's blocking, a lady by herself in the car, she wants to practice her ego at that moment. And I'm some crazy guy, let's say I'm some crazy guy with a weapon. And I don't know, my house just got repoed, my wife left me, and I have a weapon with me, and now I'm already upset at something, and now this happens. This is how things turn bad real fast. This is how you see in the news. Guy shot this, and that. You guys remember that crazy guy a few months ago that cut the other guy's head off? I think it was like in Texas or something. He cut the guy's head off because he was like an employee of this guy, and the guy didn't want to pay him. And then he just gave him like a room for him to live there for like, I don't know how long, for free, but he wouldn't pay him any money. But the guy had to do labor for him. And then one day he got tired. He went to ask him for money. And the guy said no. And he ended up like cutting the Indian guy's head off or whatever in front of his wife. Let me go get my stepson to take him to school. 1 second. I'll be back in a second. What in the world?
That was so funny.
Yeah, I see what you did there. All right. You're tired? Oh.
A little bit.
All right, seatbelt. There we go. It is cold today again, right?
Yeah, it's super cold.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wearing my gloves. My mom put another pants under my pants and another shirt under my shirt.
You have 2 pants and 2 shirts? What in the world? Yeah, it's really cold today.
In case that I get cold.
Yeah, it's really cold today, and it's gonna be cold till. Yesterday was cold the whole day.
Yeah.
Like I thought, okay, it's cold in the morning, but then later it's gonna get warm. But it wasn't. The whole day was cold yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. And today it might be the same. Coffee with honey. I think mommy's putting too much honey in there. It's really sweet.
What the heck?
Hey, what happened?
Why does the screen that look like that? Why your screen looks like that?
Cause I'm on the live stream.
Super funny.
It's super funny.
Yeah.
What in the world? Mom texted me something. Oh, what did she say? I think she said something about she made black beans.
Ew.
Ew. I love black beans. I had black beans yesterday. I want to have black beans today again. Beans are really good.
I know, but I like the normal beans.
Yo, okay, you like the normal ones. Beans have a lot of nutrients. They have protein. They're really good. They help your digestive system. The sun is. It's gonna be a great day today at the school. It's gonna be amazing day. What in the world? You sound like you're going to sleep. My bones are cracking.
My bones are cracking.
My bones are cracking.
Your bones are cracking.
Mm-hmm.
Your grandpa.
I'm a grandpa.
Your grandpa.
I'm a grandpa.
Instead of you say grandpa, you say grandpa. That makes no sense.
That makes no sense. Oh, I need to stretch.
Say grandpa.
Grandpa. Wow, that sun is bright.
Yeah, I like it.
You like it?
Yeah,
It's coming in strong.
it's super strong. It can put the whole entire thing all on fire.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Crack. I need to go to a chiropractor. Rafiki, don't do it. Ay.
Stop copying me.
right? We are almost there. Friday we pick up Leland. Here. You know, the more you do that, your tongue's gonna get tired. You're not gonna want to talk later. Whoa, look at all the smoke of the lake.
Oh my god.
You see that?
Yeah.
What in the world? It's because it's really cold. So it creates all that.
It was really cold, the lake turns into ice.
Yeah. If it gets really, really cold. It's not that cold to turn into ice here, but there's some places of the world where when it gets really like -0, like below 0, yeah, the lake can freeze. Ice. Becomes ice.
So that means we can't swim in there.
Of course not. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. How you doing, Shaq? Yeah, when it's frozen like that, you can't swim in there.
So you have to ice skate.
Ice skate on the lake. Yeah. I guess you could ice skate on the lake.
Yeah. So
I like rollerblading better.
I like skating.
Yeah.
It keeps me keep getting stronger.
Walaikum salam, gamer. How you doing? How you guys doing today? Please hit the like button. Say that again, Lucas.
It keeps me stronger and stronger.
Yeah. Yep. Yes, sir. Appreciate that. Oh, my window's getting all like foggy. You see it?
Yeah.
This one right here. Wow. What in the world?
Because of the rain.
Yeah, because of the moisture. Oh, come on. Come on, sir. We gotta make a left turn.
Come on. It's taking forever.
At most 2 coffees, at most. All right, Rafiki, you know what to do. Like smoke everywhere. Look at this. All the car's combustions reacting to the weather. It's getting, man, I gotta turn on the heater in here because the glass is getting really foggy. The heater for the glass.
I can see that good. It's foggy out here.
Which one is the Most of the time, I just have one coffee a day, but sometimes I'll have two. I've had two before. This guy has a hat like for the cold, like the Soviet Union. Like they did in the Soviet Union. He thinks it's like he's a Russian. All right, Rafiki, you have a great day. See you later, alligator. All right. Rafiki has been dropped off at school. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. He used to live in Fort Lauderdale. Oh, Fort Lauderdale's nice. Expensive now. Expensive now. Well, the whole of South Florida right now is ridiculous expensive. You're talking about Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Hollywood. You're gonna pay an arm and a leg. You're gonna pay an arm and a leg for anything. And if you're trying to buy, I mean, for the people selling, great. They're selling their home. They're profiting a lot of. They're flipping houses and stuff like that. They're profiting a lot. But for the buyer, for the buyer, it is rough. Oh, you used to live in the hood. Oh, so you used to live in the hood area for Lauderdale. Now you live in Texas. From what I've heard, Texas is pretty good to live. What's your take so far? From the time you've been living in Texas, what's your take? Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How you doing, Kimberly? Let me turn up the brightness a little bit here. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. How you doing, the heat? What's today looking like? It is really cold here in Florida, Stan. In Tampanistan. I'm broadcasting live today from my office. We're live from the office today. There's a lot of light coming in right now. That's why it's a little bit glitchy. All the light is coming in. But we're at the office. Texas is like American Mecca for American Muslims. So more masjids, food, and good masjids. Nice. Alhamdulillah. Very nice. It is cold as heck. All right, let's go start doing some business again. So I started early. That last guy dropped off. It smells so bad. what is this? Yeah, that's nice, but not if I have to travel 5 miles to pick you up. That's not gonna work for me. Why is it glitchy? This thing is like not. I think it's because of all the light that's coming into through the windows, making it. Guys, Muslims, in this live stream, don't worry about anybody that's coming here talking anything about Islam. You see how I've been ignoring these people? I don't even acknowledge their question. Do the same. Don't waste your time with these people anymore. Let them be. Islam this, Islam that. Prove to me this, prove to me that. But why Islam? Zzz. Don't worry about this. Ignore it. Let them talk to themselves. Like they're in a mental institution with padded walls. Let them talk to themselves. Oh, man. I need to start doing some stretches or something in the morning. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, it's really cold, bro. It's 40 something for Florida. That's extremely cold. And yesterday was 35 when I left the house. And it's 35 when I left the house. That was yesterday. Today was like 40. And the thing is that yesterday, it was cold the whole day. Like I thought, well, maybe it's gonna be cold in the mornings, and then, you know, later on it's gonna heat up. It did not heat up. It was cold till today. It has not stopped being cold the whole day. The whole day's been cold. All right, let's see if we can get something here. No. Well, no, because it's gonna leave me in an area where there's nothing. Not gonna be able to get anybody on the way back from there. So it's best. I don't like that one. All right, Joseph. No, I don't have Facebook. I haven't had Facebook in many years. No Facebook, no Instagram. I have X, and X, I have deleted the app from my phone. So I check it like once a week on the browser. I have TikTok, but I only go on TikTok most of the time I go on TikTok is to watch like 1 or 2 streams that I like. That's it. That's what I use TikTok for. Occasionally I'll post something like a video or something. But the most active that I'm on is YouTube. You got banned for Facebook for posting too many videos about Palestine. Yeah, they do that. You know who these people are working for. We know who these people are working for. I haven't had Facebook. How long have I not had Facebook for? I haven't had Facebook probably for about like 5 or 6 years at least. And before that, even when I had it, I wasn't really active. I did get my Reddit. I can't say I got my account back, but they have let me onto the app again. I don't know if that's gonna last because I was banned for life from Reddit. But I did a new account like a week ago, and they let me on. And I was commenting, and they haven't banned me because usually when I would do that, like let's say I'll do a new account, they'll ban me within minutes because they knew it was me. So I don't know why they're not banning me now. But Reddit, I use it to like keep up with things about Uber specifically. Like they have this forums for like Uber and Lyft, and so that's usually what I use Reddit for. I don't really look up anything else on Reddit. But the reason I got banned from Reddit was because should I do this one? Let's do this one. The reason I got banned from Reddit, this is taking somebody to a high school. I don't mind taking high school kids. High school kids don't give me any problems. They just come in, they say good morning, they sit there quietly on their phone. When they leave, they say, thank you very much, and that's it. Like high school kids, sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, they behave better on rides than some adults. It's crazy. Anyway, so the reason they banned me permanently from Reddit a while back, like 2 years ago, was because I was going on the Uber forum and on the Lyft forum, but this was mainly on the Uber forum group, whatever. They have different Uber groups, and I was going on the main Uber group. And what happens there is that people just share their experiences. Like they'll post a screenshot of a bad ride or something that happened to their account, or some post a screenshot of good rides, things like this. Just Uber conversation, Uber related everything, right? So everyone will post like a screenshot or something like this. I started making small videos because I like to do videos. So I started making small videos and posting it on there about Uber stuff. It wasn't about anything else besides Uber stuff. So the first video I posted got like 50, 60,000 views and like 1,000 comments because I'm the only one posting videos on there. Well, guess what? The moderator did not like it. No videos allowed. So they shut down my video and they gave me like a 2-day ban or whatever. Oh, you mean no videos allowed? Why? Like this post has gotten more engagement than all of the other posts combined on your group. Why? Because I'm posting a video talking about Uber, just because it's not a screenshot. Anyway, probably was a obese purple hair moderator. Anyway, so me not giving a damn, after the 2-day ban on the group, I wasn't banned from the app yet, goes away. I come back with another video about Uber. I posted. This one gets like 40,000 views and like 600 likes. And a bunch of comments, like 500 or something comments. So my videos were blowing up in this group. Here comes the moderator again. There's no videos allowed in this forum. Shuts down the video, removes it. Gives me like another 2-day ban. So the 2-day ban goes by. And I come back, you guessed it right, with a third video in which I call the moderator a communist, liberal, overweight. I don't know what the person looked like. It could be a man, it could be a woman. Overweight, fat, disgusting, liberal communist. This is what I call that she was censoring freedom of speech just because she didn't like videos. Me, she was jealous because the posts were getting a lot of tractions. And I did a whole, thing on there. I don't know who she or he, I don't know if it was a man or a woman. I don't know who that person reached out to. They got me banned from Reddit, from like the whole thing, not just from the group. So then what happened was that Reddit sent me a message saying your account has been terminated, blah, 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 blah. So I said, all right, whatever. I opened a new one. Within 2 minutes, your account has been terminated.
Okay, so even after I changed my phone from an iPhone 13 to an iPhone 16 Pro Max, they still know it was me somehow. So they will still ban every account that I will make. So yeah, so I just kind of gave up on Reddit. And then like a week ago, I'm like, let me open another Reddit account and see what happens. And it's been working fine so far. I haven't posted that much, but I have posted like a few screenshots of some rides, some like terrible rides, just to see what's gonna happen. Okay, we're gonna have an accident if you don't let me through. That's what's gonna happen. People here are so greedy. So anyway, so far I have a Reddit account. Now, am I gonna start posting videos again on the Uber format? Yes. Not right away, because you know I'm letting the account just marinate a little bit. But I am gonna start doing the same thing I was doing 2 years ago, and see if that person still bans me. I don't give a damn. I will do another video and I'll post it again. And if they take it down, I'll say it looks like this. I'll make another video, and then I'll say it looks like this forum is still being ran by the same communists from 2 years ago when I was permanently banned. And if I'm permanently banned this time, I will come back in another 2 years and I will do another video. This is going to be a long life war with this moderator. As long as I can get back on this platform. Why not allow what's the problem? Why can't you have video talk? I understand if they're like, you know what? We're taking your video down because you're talking about something else that's not even related to Uber, and this is the Uber group. Okay, makes sense. You know, maybe they don't want, whatever. They want to keep the topic about Uber. But I'm talking about Uber specifically, about the ride, the same thing that people are posting, but just with words on the video. Well, she doesn't, or he, I don't know. They don't like that. They don't like that. I'm telling you, videos are coming to that group. No one's still posting videos on there. Videos are coming. All right, let's pick up this high school person. We're gonna take him to the high school. Let me mute. Be back in a second. All right, I don't know where this person is, but I'm waiting. Yeah, sounds off because I have to mute for customer privacy. Florida is a two-party consent state when it comes to recording in private settings. So yeah, that's why I mute. All right, dropped off that kid. And we keep going. Mm, see what else we got. Mm, hold on one second. Let me see what my wife said. All right. We got a box. About to pick up somebody else now. Mm. All right. All right. Next pickup. Let's go. Let's go to the next one. Let's go. I think this next one is like 10 minutes. Yeah, I think it's 10 minutes. We're live from Florida Stand from the office today. What? What in the world? Some of those train tracks are You go through one of those things, sometimes it feels like a car repair is coming soon. I'll be back in a little bit, inshallah.